Hi, everybody. This is Trisoi Sue. This is our first session in learning about the Rube Goldberg competition. I have been a fan of Rube Goldberg for many, many years, and I have hosted Rube Goldberg classes in schools and in the studio here and at many, many locations. I've held camps, things like that since 2011. Did a lot of bunch of other stuff too. A lot of bunch. A lot of bunch. And so the first thing you want to know is who is Rube Goldberg? Rube Goldberg was an American inventor, artist, and engineer. So these are examples of his engineering drawings and his inventions. If you look at this particular drawing, you'll see it's called the Simple Normal Humdrum School Day. And I'm not sure, I hope it's not reversed for you. I apologize if it is. But you can see the letters, and these are letters that pertain to instructions that are related and attached to the drawing. And so this type of engineering drawing is an art form, a very specific art form, and it's drawn out, it draws out the invention, it labels the different steps or different parts of the invention, and then here is where it's explained. So let's just say this is not a patent level invention, right? Description, but it is very specific, and Rube Goldberg was very consistent in how he described and how he used this technique to create his inventions. So he was published many times. I guess I'll get a little bit of history about Rube Goldberg going, since we're going to be jumping into this with both feet forward. And I'll talk through one of his inventions so that you can see. This is called an excellent way to make breakfast. Breakfast machines can be found in many, many videos. Wallace and Gromit, I believe Chitty Chitty Bang Bang had one. We're going to be talking about that too over time. All the different places you can see Rube Goldberg inventions. There was a music video we saw last Saturday. It was by OK Go, which is a music band. And I think I looked it up. It was done in 2009. Look it up. Pretty awesome invention. Okay, an excellent way to make breakfast. Rube jumps onto the cutting board seesaw. Cutting board seesaw. The lemon B catapults and turns on the handheld vacuum. So Rube jumps onto the cutting board seesaw A. The lemon B turns on the vacuum. The vacuum sucks in the dish towel and knocks over the bag of flour D. Vacuum sucks in the dish towel and knocks over the bag of flour D. This causes, it falls onto the bicycle horn. E makes a loud honk that wakes the hen. Falls onto the bicycle horn, makes a loud honk, wakes the hen. F. Who suddenly lays several eggs. G, the eggs roll down the lamp and turn on the veggie-filled blender. Lays several eggs, turns on the blender before ending up in the frying pan. The smoothie splatters the curtains, which get heavier and pull down the curtain rod. So The eggs end up in the frying pan. The smoothie splatters the curd, pulls down the curtain rod, lowering the helping hand and pushing down bread into the toaster. So lowering the helping hand, which pushes the bread into the toaster. When ready, the toast pops up and slides down the butter-smeared sling chair. The toast pops up and slides down the butter-smeared sling chair, which launches 2 slices of perfectly buttered toast in the air for Rube to catch as he runs out the door. He's a busy guy. Now, if you think that this might not work in this reality, you might be right. But that's not the point. It's funny, it's an invention, and it is an engineering drawing all at once. So the Rube Goldberg competition is not based on hens, but it actually is to try to create an invention using simple machines, and for some, there'll be motors and things involved. But at the most basic, it uses simple machines. We'll get into the 6 simple machines at some point, but I want to tell you a little bit about the Rube Goldberg competition by sharing my screen and looking at the website. So the first thing you want to do is look at the website for information on the competition and how to register and how to submit your entry. So it's rubegoldberg.com. If you go to rubegoldberg.org, it'll give you rubegoldberg.org. This competition has a lot of different possible components. There's a Minecraft version. There is the Build a Working Machine that is this year about building Lunchables. There is the Crazy Contraption Cartoon Contest. And there is the possibility of a live contest. So they make it very easy for you to participate in this. And there are some tools, products, things like that that I have found that are useful, and we'll go over that over these sessions. This is not intended to be a long session, so today we just want to learn about the competition. So the competition gives you a task. This year is about the easiest it's been, and you can join your children in participating in the competition, or your students. The teacher can be part of the team. The parent can be part of the team. You can ask an engineering friend to be part of the team. They just want to inspire kids to learn, to make, to invent, to create. And this is how they want to do it. Okay, about the contest, all ages free. Compete as an individual or a team. What? You do not even need a team. You can do it by yourself. Machines can be any size, small or large. You could occupy 3 rooms of the Makersville studio. You can go down the stairs, out the door, into the parking lot, and come back up the stairs or through a window. Or you could do it all on a tabletop. It's really up to you how you want to do this. All machines must complete the task. So that's the basic requirement. Your submission to be valid must complete the task. What is the task? Let's go over it. There are rolling submissions. You can upload anytime till midnight, March 23rd, 2023. So you've got 2 months. Judged by a Rube Goldberg international panel of experts. And then prizes include Visa, gift cards, Rube swag, trophies, and are showcased in social media. International teams There is a special international award for builders outside of the USA who they want to know who's building. What does lunch look like where you live? Oh, look at that. And it is not a specific target as it is here in the US. Internationally, you get to build a lunch based on the foods that are served in your country. Whether it's a sandwich, an array of foods on a plate, or in a bowl, show us what you eat for lunch and take the opportunity to personalize your machine so that they can learn about you, your culture, and your favorite midday meal. Judging criteria, rules, prices, and submission dates remain the same as the main contest. And then there is a contact for you to check out. So there are the contest rules, there's a place to enter, and then there's FAQs. We're going to build this, let's check this. So we are looking at somebody, this is a fairly elaborate, oh my goodness, elaborate entry. And it may be for this year, or it may have been for a different year. Wow, I'm impressed. We've got a long way to go. Okay, love it. Okay, you get the idea. Let us see the contest rules. Oh, 75 ideas. That's pretty awesome. Your task is to build the Lunchable. Look at that. No rules, no size restrictions. Just build, film, and submit. Film horizontal. The big thing is when you trigger the machine at one side and it ends with the Lunchable being made. And once you trigger the machine, you watch the camera must focus on the thing that is being triggered or moved. So that makes sure that tells them that you have not nudged something to keep it going. In past competitions, there was such a thing as an intervention where if the machine did not complete, you could do an intervention and then it would keep going. I have to check with the organizers to make sure that interventions are still valid in your submission. But when we practice, it's certainly valid, because otherwise you would have trouble completing your machine task every time. Okay. Entertainment value, creativity, complexity, humor, and task completion. Judged on the use of Lunchables, packaging, theme, and narrative. Judges come from a variety of disciplines that include artists, engineers, and educators. Then the top 10 selections are announced April 23rd, 2023. Yep, that's it. See how easy? Ha, 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 ha. Easy. What is the task? Build a Lunchable. So now we are going to see what the components of a Lunchable are. I'm going to stop sharing. And we have a Lunchable. Where did I put underneath here? On the floor. A Lunchable. We've got Lunchables so that we can build it. This is why your competition entry can be free. It's branded, but Lunchable is sponsoring. You may have seen the ads on TV. It's sponsoring the competition, so you don't have to pay for your competition entries. If you wanted to practice without using up a Lunchable and messing up your stuff every time, you could totally practice with non-Lunchable pieces, but in your final competition entry, you must build the Lunchable. Okay, so what's in the box? We have 2, 4, 6 crackers. we have 2, 4, 6 pieces of ham in this one. This is ham and American. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pieces of cheese. And we have 2 Oreos. So what does build a Lunchable mean? That's very generic, right? Ambiguous. So at that point, you can probably say build a Lunchable is putting whatever you eat onto that cracker. So this could be called building a Lunchable, but it might not win the prize, right? This could be called build a Lunchable, but it might not win the prize. But if you are attending a local competition in real life, it might, right? So consider that. For the local competition, the first time you do it, you can do that probably, or you can do that, or you can do that. And if nobody else does any better, you might win the prize. That's how it goes. Anyway, so that's the competition. Those are the rules. That's what's in a Lunchable. And next time we'll go over the 6 simple machines so that you can understand what the technology learning, what the engineering learning is that's related to this. Okay, thank you. Thank you for watching and looking forward to seeing you next time.